like that takes its toll. So I think they want to refresh him, get his speed back out there when he's back to full charge, and get a few more of those out of him.
Quick early start there for the King's University. 5-0. Conversion unsuccessful first minute and a half of the game, so that's a good start for them. Scottish need to regroup here.
Hands on ball, first thing.
Yeah, Edward Gibson putting up the high kick, giving his team a chance to get under it, creating a lot of pressure.
Nice kick, put it right there. A lot of pressure on the Scottish player, spilled it forward straight into the oncoming.
Was it unusual? It's Kane Bacall, been great all season, but just a mistake there from that kick-off.
Yeah. And nice. The longer that ball's in the air, the more nervous you get standing under it with the...
look at that, step through nicely, number 9.
Oh, from the base, number 9, Scott Gale. Showed it on the outside, took the gap that was presented, and took it all the way to the goal line.
Got to say, they're looking pretty impressive. Good, strong start by King's College
just
here.
A subtle step. Number 3 was too slow getting off his feet at the breakdown.
It's only a few, weeks ago that Scotland never get out the traps at Twickenham, and Scottish Exiles are emulating them here. They have not started this game.
But I think what we're seeing is from King's College, you can't just guard one threat in this team. They all have the potential to burn you.
Well, I think all these teams actually having come through the round, I think now they've found their stride. If they've not been here, they've sort of figured it out now what they're going to do, and they're doing it well. Yeah, all the sides today seem to be playing a lot more in tune with the format of the game.
Yeah, we see the conversion successful there from James Omson.
12-0, long time to go. Which may be a blessing, it may not be.
Another high restart, hoping for the same result.
Done well there, took the ball under pressure nicely.
Great take.
Scottish get the ball, clean it out. Still deep, down in there, 22. Looking to bring it out, nice hands. Big fella running well, got it up. Just on the 10-yard mark. Ball coming again Scottish way. Nice loop around, didn't use the pass though. Ooh, he got held there.
Running into traffic, and I think one of those arms might have been a little high for the referee, so I think we're playing advantage.
Nice change of the direction there, though.
Scottish taking advantage of that situation and striving up the middle of the field.
Quick recycle needed here.
A bit of stepping. Is he going to get through? Nice.
King's College Old Boys being cleverly slowing the breakdown there, giving themselves a chance to regather and regroup their defence.
Committing one man to that.
Yeah,
big tackle.
Playing advantage again. I think the referee believed the tackler didn't roll away quickly enough, so Scottish can have a crack here. Safe in the knowledge
on his own, but
trying to get around the big fella here.
Well done. He's done it on the outside.
Just put a foot out of touch, He was away there. Did well to step around him.
Did.
That's Chris Kinlock, ex-Glasgow Warriors boy, been playing at Kowloon this year. Been very, very good for them.
The referee had signal advantage there. It must have been called over just shortly before he stepped into touch.
Yeah, I thought they were going back for the penalty.
Francis Smith, front of the line out for Scottish Exiles. He's had a great season. Up goes the ball, not cleanly taken. Gathered though in the end. Tap off the top. Recovered well by King's College in the end.
That's good aggressive defence for Scottish.
Ball pops out, but they can't capitalise on it. And
the referee's arms out again. He's maybe given a high tackle.
Penalty there.
Oh, he's got a little more to say here. We're going to see someone go to the pocket.
Who's he going for?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Looks like a warning. Looks like a warning.
Oh, his hand's not going to the pocket at the moment.
Clearly the referee needs a breather here. Nice warning. Warning's over with, and we'll clear to touch. Edward Gibson looking for a long touch down the main grandstand side at the football club here. He's bitten off a lot here. He's
great kick.
Sensational. Nearly missed his touch, but
got away with it.
His bravery's been rewarded by a great field position for the next line out for King's College Old Boys.
Campbell Wakely to take the throw for the Old Boys. King's College, sorry. They're taken well there. Nicely set up. Bit of stepping. Right height on the line now.
Well
Scottish under possession. 22.
Under possession. Well done, Lee.
Under possession.
Oh, and there they are, not coughed up by the King's College boys. So And
Blew the whistle. I thought he might let it run.
Good defensive pressure there from Scottish, but the referees ruled knock-ons both ways. Scrum feed to Scottish. So we've seen from the start of this game, Strategic Equity Alliance, King's College Old Boys dominating territory, and difficulty for Scottish when they do get possession. They're deep in their own half.
Yeah, they've been battling it out. Mind you, they've had some good breaks. They've just not been able to turn them into points, so they can do it, but they've just got to finish them off. You're right, Terry, they've been playing a lot of the game down this end, that end.
Jock Campbell, the sweeper at the back here for the Old Boys. They expecting a kick from defence, but Scottish keeping the ball in hand.
Yeah, I think if they watched Scottish last night, they've been expecting some tactical
Jamie Peacock taking it up again. He's done well in this tournament. He's looked good with the ball in hand for a big fella. Exiles going, here it is. Man out wide, no space. Coming back in again though, good man. Start again. Oh, can't afford to do that.
Unfortunately, just picking the ball up but losing it against the knee of his player on the deck.
I don't know what he was saying there, Bruce. I could almost read his lips. What did he say? Something about bother.
No, absolutely. It's keep your legs out of the way, old chap.
Please.
And he'll see him 2 days after the tournament, next Tuesday.
Here we go. Feed for King's College. One of the few times Scottish Exiles been out of their half. Unfortunate there.
Good scrum.
Nice clean ball coming on hard. Nice dummy throw to the second line of runners.
Held him up the tackle.
He's got a knee on the ground now. The tackle does happen the moment that player's knee hits the deck.
Right. Big Jamie scragging him to the ground. One is coming through. Yeah, they're pretty well covered out there. No room. Well across the paddock to defend.
Josh Rea taking the confrontation.
Ball coming again. Big toe down the paddock by King's College.
Unfortunately, the guy in the wing that's meant to be chasing wasn't aware that kick was coming, so he was giving away a few yards on that chase.
Scottish got back.
Deep in their own 22 again, though.
All right, ball in hand, though, looking good.
Oh, this is good.
Oh, unlucky. Just can't get the ball to hand. They're getting the break. They're just not hanging on to that pill.
Significantly, possession turned over. 55 seconds on the clock.
The knock-on from Kane again there. He's probably more mistakes in this game than he's made in the rest of the season, but the pressure's on. It's a big knockout game.
King's College and UQ leading 12-0. Over the Tycoon place, Scottish Exiles.
And they seem to have a decent bench, King's College as well. Bringing guys on, fitting into pattern well.
And then slotting in at hooker there, the familiar face of Mitch Holloway from the Hong Kong Football Club, back to his Australian roots with these boys. Mother and father here in the stand yesterday. I presume they're still here today. Very proud parents.
Good feed. Oh, good pressure. Scottish Exiles up in the half, but still the ball comes away. Nicely picked
pass.
up.
Yeah. And again, we see the pace of Jock Campbell searing through the defence. And ironically, it's Jock Campbell breaking the Scottish hearts yet again.
I think Scottish came up looking for the intercept there, and once they committed, they were absolutely done at the outside. Yes. It may be a bit early to be playing that card, but now they're in trouble.
Well, it's just on half time now, pretty much, and that is.
Apparently, the try was by Harry McNulty, so it's a sort of Irish Scotsman that's done us on. They've given us the wrong numbers on this.
19 may have given us the wrong numbers. Unfortunately, my sheet's telling me John Campbell's number 11, so
we're going to give it to John Campbell.
We may have given him credit for a lot of Harry McNulty's great work, but
I do know that it's King's College, University of Queensland, sponsored by Strategic Alliance, Equity Alliance.
So we are remembering the Strategic Equity Alliance, but because without sponsors, these teams wouldn't be here, and we wouldn't be enjoying this feast of rugby.
It may be that we've got used to the sheet, one never knows.
Quite possibly.
Anyway, a bit of a hard trawl now for Scottish. Coming back second half, they really need to get out and get stuck into it. 19 points down. had a couple of chances, but they've just not managed to hang on to that ball at the critical moments, turning it over, and Scottish, either McNulty or Campbell, we're not too sure, but showing some pace when it's gone to hands for King's College, and they've certainly put the ball away well.
Okay, we're searching through our team sheets here, and the only ones we can find have all got Jock Campbell playing 11. Yeah, if he's a good winger too, he won't give that number 11 jersey away easily. So
he probably stole it from that chap McNulty, actually.
Right, mate, get off the Campbells, will you? All right. Okay. It was a long time ago. Move on.
They're still selling soup.
Do you eat Campbell's soup, Brucey?
Tomato. But I'm not to the Campbells, you know. I'm not to the Campbells.
So here we come, coming on for the second half. Do or die here for Scottish.
Funnily enough, though, as a vegetarian, I don't do McDonald's either.
Ready for a start, second half action. Conor McNeish gets ready to unload the Scottish Exiles in the second half.
Well,
To receive in the white.
well, a big uphill climb for the Scottish Exiles here. 19-point deficit at half-time.
It was a great kick.
Started with a brilliant kick, and they've retrieved possession too, which is a great way to start the
we're
second
looking
half.
for Mick Lazarus here, I think.
Scottish
That's a good
taking the
pick and
ball
go,
up.
great
Yep.
pick and go.
Caught them by surprise there. He made a few yards. Nice fend, wrapped up though. But they're starting with intensity as Scottish. They really need to. Nice run, cutting back in. Wrapped up though, very tightly. Flagging the ball, running around, big wide pass. Not a lot of room out here though. Nice little back flick.
There was space
Scottish
for a
still in
moment.
control of the ball. Moving forward. Closer to that line.
You're trying desperately to exploit the short side, but the old boys have covered that break.
Coming through here now, bit of space, bit of option. Is he going to get there? No. 5 yards off.
You
Got
wonder
the
whether
ball
the
and spilled the ball.
in contact.
And that's been the story of Scottish's day today, when they've looked like they've had the opportunity, just get to that point, and then they turn it over.
Big chase on here.
big clearance. It's
Old
not going to find touch.
Oh, bad luck. Old boys are up there chasing it.
Quite
That's
clever
right, King's
from
College.
Quite clever from Kane there. A wee knock away from Scotland.
He did, and he couldn't get to the ball and take possession of it, but he made sure the chasing
Knocked
player
it backwards. He's quite
knocked
allowed.
it backwards.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's well within the rules of the game. Had he tried to knock that forwards, he'd have been shown a yellow card, but there is no penalty for progressing the ball backwards to your own teammates and your
Just
own goal line.
In fact, it's actively encouraged.
Yes, especially when you've got a lonely cold winger out on the wing, waiting for the ball.
Well, in Scotland,
And you've been there a few times, haven't you, Terry?
in Scotland, we've got a lot of cold wingers. I'm telling you.
Yes, I believe so.
Ginger wingers too.
Yes, I know. It's unbelievable. I mean, can you imagine frozen ginger hair? It's a spectacle.
Speaking of ginger, here comes Billy Mason now, tournament organiser. A keen Sunderland man. The only person really.
Oh, and this is a great kick through from the old boys again, from the university, but just going into touch.
Tiny touch.
Yeah, looking for the quick throw. No. Scottish really going to be hurting. They had an opportunity there. They needed to put that try away. Didn't do it. Jamie Peacock to take the ball to the line for Scottish.
Tallest man in the team throwing the ball in.
It's interesting the way the game's evolved, isn't it?
Yeah.
When I started, it was the winger. I can remember seeing Batty doing this between his legs.
And in the old days, the biggest guy in the team would be in the middle of the line out, stepping on everyone's toes and making a nuisance of himself. So he didn't have to jump for the ball.
Oh, Bigot.
Oh, that's
Almost
unlucky.
held it. Unlucky. He
Some
took the
great
tackle.
skill there. So nearly retained position there.
He did well, Jamie. He took the ball and there looked like he was going to hang on to it, but he sort of took the ball and tackled at the same time.
And good to see a little joke and a smile shared there between the referee and the players. I think it always helps the game to flow smoothly if they're on the same wavelength and they understand each other.
Absolutely. You played many again. You know, the referee, you know, he appreciates when you get things wrong, and he just plays along with you.
And that way the players are a little more accepting if the referee makes the odd sort of mistake. So
The referees don't make mistakes, Terry.
No.
Just commentators.
Yeah.
That's a great scrum from Scottish.
Oh, good pressure.
Serious pressure there.
That should be penalty Scottish. He's over the ball on his feet. Oh no, referee's gone the other way.
Interesting to see what he's ruled here.
Charles Chung was over
going
that
to
ball
the pocket. What's going on
away.
here? Who's going?
What's our penalty?
Okay,
King's
so
College losing a player who's been sent
So
off.
he had the arm out, and the so
number 3.
your initial
King's College.
is
The one number missing off
number
the
3
sheet.
is the one number we don't have on the sheet. So
he's not.
that could be
Jock Campbell.
No, it could be McNulty.
It could be
It could be
McNulty.
McNulty. Oh, no, but we've got him at 12 here.
Anyway, Strategic Alliance, King's College down to 9 players. Scottish really need to capitalise on this. They are running out of time. Just under 6 minutes to go.
And good to see the instincts of our commentary team were correct there. The referee got the wrong arm up, fooled everyone on the ground, but
Not
us.
we read the game well there.
I must admit, you would have thought that almost, I mean, that good line out ball, you'd almost have tapped and gone there with the extra man.
Yeah.
Here we go. Putting it wide.
And
he's
Oh,
thrown it to
confusion
nobody.
there.
Oh,
And that's
We're looking for the inside run-up.
yes.
And the direction caught him out anyway. Scottish get the ball back. That could have been very dangerous.
Could have been. I think the pace that was shown there by Joe Bygrove would have been too much for the cover defence coming across from a long way back.
So here we go. Francis Smith to take the ball. Jamie Burkett in the line out. They've obviously studied this and got it all sorted out. Scottish ball. Referee.
They may have cleared. They may have.
No. What's he doing?
What is going on here?
Maybe just needs to spend a bit more time taking a breath or two, I think.
But he's doing it with a smile on his face, which we like.
Nice take. Oh no, sorry. I thought he had that. Went through his hands. Nevertheless, Scottish come away with it. Well, what are they going to do? There we go. Nice take up the pitch by number 5. And
that's Ewan Miller. His mum and dad are going to go. And Big
Oh,
Jamie's on the charge. How far can he go on, Big
this
man?
is what we like to see. A man like that, ball in hand, bit of pace, booked
And-
a couple.
Oh, unfortunately, the Jackler was over the ball too quickly, and all that good work is undone.
Tell you what,
wow.
I'll tell you what, Leighton, we've gone through some of the tactical nuances of the game here. That Scottish turned over in front of the posts by a ginger Australian.
Right. That must be hard. And he could be called Campbell too.
Oh, I know he
Read
can.
that really.
Could you
Yeah.
imagine? It's just
Back-
so hard to bear.
Back to the action, though. Great storming run by Jamie Pinker.
yeah.
And it's interesting, you get the big guys going up that track
Yeah.
down the middle. It's not, 20 metres, 25 metres. They're looking for someone to monster. They're looking for a target.
Oh, they was looking at
they need someone to press the flesh with.
Yeah,
And,
right.
and he found his target. Unfortunately, the next guy there was quicker over the ball than the Scottish support.
He's having a rest now, but he had a good 25-metre run up for this.
Oh, yeah.
Very good.
No, good book
Mind
by
you,
Jamie.
the run to the sidelines.
It's a fair distance to you. We've got to say that the Australian team are actually looking really in control.
Yeah, well, they've sort of been one short and they've controlled it well. Getting a bit of a tall order now for Scottish. Even with the
Good
advantage,
footwork
they've not been
there.
able to capitalise on it. Oh, got the ball, unfortunately, penalty against him.
Yeah.
I think there's a fair chance that was the right decision because there didn't really seem any real reason that to come back in their side.
But you also saw the risk there. The tackled player just strove to go another half yard through the tackle, which took him away from the support, which exposed the ball to the Scottish players.
It's when you see a big forward near the line and he dives over his own players. He's just asking to be held up.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes that extra half yard isn't worth taking.
Yeah.
You better to secure the position, recycle it with your support close to you, so you can get the ball moving quicker.
Line out ball, Strategic Alliance. King's College got the throw. Nice take. Very much in control.
And clever play there by Scottish. They didn't engage the players in the line out there, so the man could come round. He wasn't offside.
Oh, bit of high there.
Oh,
Hand
good
off.
pace shown.
Number 16.
Number 16, Joe Bygroves into the tackle, showing the value of pace, but unfortunately, I think you could say the tackles from Scottish were a little high. And
Stephen Moore, he came out the line to try and make a big hit. It was desperation time, and he missed it.
arm tackles, they never got their shoulder near connection, so it's you know, all the players are strong these days. You can't knock a guy over with just an arm.
I'll give it. He knew he had to do something, so he tried to rush up, and he just didn't get there.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah, it's late in the game. They're looking for chances, and it's again the game slips further away from Scottish, and
the conversion looks good.
a lovely kick there from James Holmesome.
Have to say,
There's the score. It's all over for Scottish. Pretty much about a minute to go, and the score is, when the board comes back, 26-0.
Yeah, and
I think it's in Scotland we call it beer o'clock for the team. I think. I think it's beer o'clock. Yeah.
Nice
But
take.
it's no disgrace to Scottish. They've played well, and you know, Strategic Alliance, King College Old Boys. They've showed us they're one of the teams to beat.
That was a little bit forward. You can see that one from here, right on our one.
We had a perfect view of that, as did the touch judge, who assisted the referee well and ruled the forward pass.
Yeah.
30 seconds to go. Unfortunately, Strategic Alliance, Equity Alliance, King's College Old Boys have another attacking position.
Well, they've drawn the short straw. They've got another game.
Right.
King's College.
Are you talking in terms of the Wanchai strategy?
Just in terms of, think of the level.
What game are we playing here, Brucey?
No, these guys are all pro rugby players. They want to be in the tournament as long as they can.
They do.
And it starts to hurt towards the end. So
it's a bit of a level that hurt as well, because it's who can play through it.
King's College to feed the ball to the line of scrum.
and you're physically hurting, and it hurts even more mentally to see your mates going up and down the sideline with pints of beer.
Jock Campbell coming in there. And
Okay.
there's the ball out.
They've decided they've had enough, and